The kids in Africa.
Before we start with today's of the day, I want to be clear, this video is not meant to bully or harass anyone. What you see is an incel, a weak individual, incapable of empathy and understanding. This person is weak. They seek validation in the form of degrading others. From the looks of it, he is a loner and finds joy in making other people miserable. People like this end up doing nothing and being nothing. He will get a small sense of being from my video and the other videos that people create in response, but that's it. He probably idolizes school shooters because his own life has no meaning. Do not give him further attention. Let him lie in his own depression because he hates what he can't be, which is a person full of joy and love.
First of all, can we talk about how he was about to eat the back? Some of us don't even like watermelon, but for those of us that do eat watermelon, we don't eat the back. But you know who eats the back of a watermelon though? Snails! You are eating the back of a watermelon but want to be raised to the seas towards Africans. Africans looking at you are shaking their heads in pity because to us, you've got to be suffering to be eating the back of a watermelon. It's always how unprovoked they act and how dangerously obsessive these folks are. Imagine living all the way down in America and you are thinking about Africans. But he was not just thinking about Africans, he was thinking about how to be raised to the seas towards them, how to be raised to the seas towards a group of people that is not in his proximity. We don't even have to be close to them or be in their country to experience raid to the season from them because they send their raid to the season virtually. You are not just thinking about them, you are thinking about how to offend them. They did not do anything to you. Nobody is even reasoning your matter here in Africa. We get one where they pay us for body for a year. We have our own ish going on here. We know they reason these people. But day in, day out on the internet, on TikTok, these guys are fooling themselves. They've taken it upon themselves. It's their main mission in life to solidify themselves in history as the worst human beings ever. Nobody, absolutely nobody can convince me that their main objective here on earth is not to be the most disliked group of people. Because why do they continue to do the things that they do? It cannot be because they want us to like them. Because the things they continue to do, the ones they did in the past is not enough. We cannot even move on from the past because they are doing in the present what they did in the past. But watch them scream, we are not our ancestors. Like, shut the F up. You are your ancestors reincarnate. This is why the more they display their hate and continue to show us their true colors, I would continue to make these videos and continuously show them for what they are to the rest of the world and help them solidify in history this image of hate that they love so much and have embodied. I would gladly help them solidify this image in history. And this is one of the reasons why I love the internet. Now they cannot even hide. Because now from generation to come, they would have the evidence. They can say, look, this is who they were. These videos can be incorporated into curriculums and played in classrooms. So me, I'm just here like others on this internet street. Shout out to those on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're all just doing the Lord's work.
Here's the thing, Aunt Karen and the African American community.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, just get my kids some apple juice. What's going on?
You know you make fun of people because their ethnicity, where they come from.
Now that's where we differ, but go ahead.
Africans, not African Americans, Africans from Africa don't even like y'all.
Shut up! Shut up! I don't know what this argument is all about, but I can bet it had nothing to do with Africans, but he just had to drag us into it. There are 1.2 billion Africans, and all 1.2 billion of us don't like African Americans. This is one of the reasons why I hate those diaspora wars, because it's low-key normalizing the idea that Africans don't like African Americans, when that is not true. The 1 or 2 or the 10 lost ships we have don't represent the 1.2 billion Africans on the continent. Their feelings are not our feelings. They don't speak for us. They are lost on their own. Africans love African Americans big time.
They know. Everybody knows.
Wait, you're saying that every single African doesn't like me and the Black community? Okay. Question, is this you? But no, yeah, I'm the problem. Continue.
Count your days. Use your voice for something good, positive. Because as long as you come for me, I'm coming for you.
Okay.
I've been bullied my entire life, and I've never backed down from a bully. And I won't back down to you.
My community, my associates, if you will, we don't really back down from. This is what white privilege looks like. And I hope TikTok does not take this down because, honey, I am tired. I am exhausted. We as people of color, as black people, are exhausted. We do not get to relax on this app. You can't just sit and open and scroll. I want to watch cat videos. I want to laugh. Instead, we get told this is what's going on. We see lives like this happening. It's exhausting. When will TikTok do more to prevent stuff like this happening? If you're asking yourself, why would he do this? Because he wants attention. And if you think to yourself, well, this is giving him attention. This is showing the world that we don't get a break. He's utilizing black people to get what he wants.
Like I said, the more they showcase their hate and their ignorance, the more we help them solidify that image in history.
A scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Holding white people accountable. It doesn't work. I'm very much convinced that y'all will never learn, and you will be the demise of this country.
They will be the demise of the entire world. Since we encountered them, nothing has been the same. Everything has literally gone downhill. Cultures around the world forever eradicated, no thanks to them. Language is forever lost. We are walking around with inherited traumas from colonialism, slavery, apartheid, Jim Crow. The post-colonial systems that they put together for their benefits that now everybody is forced to follow is not working for anybody. We now have world poverty and world hunger. It's crazy.
I am 1,000% certain that before I am dead, this country will be in shambles, like completely in shambles. You don't understand that your racism runs through your blood. And if you're not spiritually connected, you'll never get it. You have generations upon generations of savages who fucked up this country. And you think that you're just going to come out of the birth canal as an anti just because you read a few books and took a class and talked to a few black people? No. You have an evil inside of you that no book, no documentary, no conversation, no training will fix. The work starts with sitting with yourself and being honest about the people who came before you. And you don't want to do that because it's fucking painful. And if you're typing a hate comment, you've proven my point.
I don't think that jealous is the right word there. I might put resentful, bitter, angry. And it says a lot about you that you're proud that your ancestors were capable of creating systems of destruction, that they were capable of some of the most brutal in humanity. Honestly, if the tables were turned, I don't think that we are capable of being that inhumane and unempathetic. And despite this history, I'm still incapable of not seeing white folks as human beings. So no, I really don't think that Africans would have been capable of that level of brutality because it's not in our ethos. It's not something we respect. And honestly, if that's how we want it to be, if we wanted to do that, we would. And I think one of the reasons we don't is because I, for one, know I couldn't live with myself if I was like that.
You would think that given everything that has happened and continue to happen, we would hate these people. But we just can't hate as black people. It's not in our biological makeup. It just does not come with our programming. So we cannot even hate them. In my humble opinion, this nature of ours is a blessing and a curse because it doesn't exactly favor us. The nature has been used against us over and over again. It's not just in the African nature to hate. And I think that's something that is very hard for them to understand. They always try to compare us with them because they know that if they were us, knowing fully well their nature, they know just how hateful in return they would have been. So they cannot understand why we are not hateful in return towards them. Because if they were us, they know what they would have done by now. It would have been a different ballgame entirely.
You have an evil inside of you that no book, no documentary, no conversation, no training will fix. The work starts with sitting with yourself and being honest about the people who came before you. And you don't want to do that because it's fucking painful. And if you're typing a hate comment, you've proven my point.